Hey guys, welcome back to Rhoda Eats. Today, Rhoda is going to eat beef patties. Y'all, this puts me back in my grandma's kitchen when I was super young with my cousin Jeray and our auntie, and we would make sausage rolls. We would make patties and cheese rolls. We would make donuts. We would make pizza. It was always fun every weekend, but I'm getting lost down memory lane right now. So what you see me do is mix in my turmeric powder with my flour and a bit of salt. Please guys, remember the description box has the recipe and all the amounts. This isn't the full recipe because I was just making a couple, a few for my kids. So yeah. So after I combine all the dry ingredients, I am going to use my clean gloved hand and I'm going to just mix the shortening in. It's room temp. It's just regular. It wasn't cold or anything, because what makes the difference, or what makes it really come together and make that flaky dough, is the cold water. Okay, so remember, look in the description box for everything that you need. This is not the full recipe. This is just me eyeballing some out of it because that's what my kids wanted. So I'm just going to mix it properly until the dough looks like little pea size and they stick together like that. And then I will slowly add the ice cold water and bring it together. And when I'm done, I'll cover it and put it in the fridge for about an hour. Okay. And also, when you're working with pastry dough like this, you want to make sure that you keep it cold. So when you take it out and you're about to work with it, you could cut a piece off, put the other half in the fridge. I didn't use the whole dough because I was just making a couple for my kids. So you would just roll the whole thing out and cut it out and put the filling in and seal it up with the egg wash and all of that. Okay, so I'm just here to just show you how it's supposed to look, how to bring it together and all of that. Alright, so the dough is done. It's just time to put it in the refrigerator and get it all chilly. But in the meantime, let's work on our filling. Because this is not Jamaican beef patties, there are certain flavors that is like known and is special to the Jamaican beef patty. When I used to make patties with my aunt, we just flavored it how we want to, how we want it to taste and all that. So I'm going to show you what I use, but of course you curtail this to fit you. Okay, so I'm just going to mash it up, let it brown, and then when it's browned, I will start to add my seasonings. If you're adding chopped onions and stuff like that, you know, you would add it when you're browning your meat just so that you could cook down nice and soft. But I am not adding onions. I'm just adding mixed garlic, but you can add onions, garlic. You could put peppers in it. You could use green seasoning, the green seasoning blend, and whatever it is that you want to use. And then after I combine that properly, I'm going to add in some ketchup and then a bit of water, and I'm just gonna let it cook down to a nice consistency and let most of the water evaporate just to leave it's gonna have a nice rich sauce to it, but it's not gonna be like runny and watery to be a big mess in the dough. So one important thing is to let your beef mixture cool down as much as possible, because the key is to make sure that our dough stays cold. So you want to refrigerate the parts of the dough that you're not working with. I didn't do that here, because I'm just fooling, you feel me? I goofed this. It was just really for demonstration purposes, and I knew that I would be explaining. So people may wonder like why I put turmeric into it, because I never used to do that with my aunt, but I like the color that it gives it, so I do add turmeric to my dough. But you can substitute it for curry powder. The turmeric doesn't have a taste to it, so that's why I prefer to use that. Okay, so I'm just going to roll my dough out on a floured surface. And this one I did 2 with cheese, 2 without, because my son likes to have like a half. I cut it in half so he gets a whole patty. It's just one half has cheese and the other doesn't. So that's my mixture there. And because I'm not doing the traditional way where I would actually roll out a big dough and just put all the stuff in, use our egg wash, which is an egg yolk and 2 teaspoons of water mixed up. That helps to bind it and keep it together. And also it's I'm gonna brush it over the top just to make it nice and glossy and pretty when we put it in the oven. So yeah, remember, this is not the full recipe that I'm using. I'm just using a little bit so I can make enough for my kids. The full recipe will be down in the description box, okay? And also, after I egg wash these, I did put them in the fridge for about 10 minutes just to keep them cool, and then I popped them into a 350 degree oven. All right, and I cooked them until they were beautiful and golden brown. And man, let me tell you, that crust is so flaky, and this is so good, guys. I really hope you try it. What are some of your most memorable childhood memories in the kitchen? Comment down below and let me know, because I would love to hear what other people did and what they enjoyed as kids in the kitchen. Now, These are so simple and so easy, and your kids, nieces, nephews, they would love to help with this. It's so easy and they'll feel so accomplished, you know. So it's something that you could try out. So just let me know if you try it out. So after I did this egg wash, I put them in the refrigerator for 10 minutes and pop them in the 350-degree oven. And this is how they look. My son was carrying on. He was ready to eat. So I just cut him in half and took a picture of his plate. Just know they're simple, easy, and delicious. And I hope you try it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.